Warriors are in transition are soldiers that have been wounded or are sick or are injured, and due to their medical prognosis, they are sent to the Warrior Transition Battalion for healing and transition. Meaning, when they transition, they either get healed and they return back to their units and continue their military service, or due to their medical prognosis, it prohibits them from continuing to serve in the Army, so they have to transition out of the service and into civilian life. What's misunderstood about Warrior Transition Battalions and soldiers in transition, there's a lot of misperceptions that everybody that's assigned to the Warrior Transition Battalion is a combat wounded related injury type soldier. That's not the case. 86% of our wounded warrior population is non-battle injury. So there's only like 14% that are actually wounded in combat. That's the biggest misperception that I have to clarify when I speak about Warrior Transition Command. Our five top medical diagnoses with our wounded warrior population are orthopedic, number one. Number two is behavioral health, and that encompasses non-PTSD cases. And then you have PTSD cases, and then traumatic brain injury, followed by endocrine issues, medical issues. Those are our top five medical diagnoses for our wounded warrior population. A large percentage of our population comes from all across the United States, and it's multi-service, actually multi-component, to include Army Reserve, National Guard, and active duty soldiers. So we take and admit throughout the Army, regardless of component. The Triad of Care is the centerpiece of the whole Warrior Transition Battalion. It is composed of a doctor, a behavioral health specialist, or squad leader, platoon sergeant, and nurse case managers. They all encompass the Triad of Care, and they manage medically the soldier patient, healing and transitioning either back to the service or transitioning out of the service into civilian life. And the soldier is responsible for developing his or her own comprehensive transition plan. And that Triad of Care ensures that the soldier is on track for his healing and transition. We have several, as far as transitional programs for soldiers that are separating from the Army due to their medical diagnosis. We have various VA programs for them. We have adaptive sports programs for them. We have career programs to include internships with federal agencies like the U.S. Marshal Service, the FBI, the VA, and these internships actually lead to jobs once they complete the internship with that federal agency. So I had a soldier that just got selected for an internship at the Veterans Administration, and when he completes it, they have already told him that, yeah, you're going to be a permanent employee with us once you complete this internship. So that's wonderful. Good. We have several initiatives yearly that we partake in. Number one is Hire America's Heroes. It's a big hiring fair twice a year in Seattle. We take all our wounded warriors, we put them on buses, and we send them down to Safeco Field to meet with their prospective employers. And we teach the soldiers how to interview, how to write resumes, how to dress for success. So once they transition and get selected for a job, they know that they're of value and that their preparation was well worth it in getting a job with, say, Microsoft or Intel Corporation or Boeing. Boeing and Microsoft are one of the biggest employers in the Seattle area, and we try to strive to get our veterans looked at with those companies. The value for me coming here to the conference is networking and talking to nurse case managers and providers and seeing what the latest scientific developments are in treating PTSD, TBI. I'm very interested in other avenues of approaching an ongoing problem, which is behavioral health for our soldiers. And that's why I came here to learn from others, to see what is out there in the real world and what's being done to help our soldiers cope with behavioral health issues.